Well, hello, Mochas. My name is LaShawn Martin. I am your National Director of Operations, and I'm also your 25th Anniversary Celebration Chair. We are here at the beautiful Gaylord National in National Harbor, Maryland, where we are celebrating 25 years of sisterhood, support, and service. We stand on the shoulders of our four co-founders, Shelley English Figueroa, Jolene Ivy, Carla Schutz, and Joby Dupree, who founded this organization on September 16th, 1997. So this morning, we are enjoying our sisterhood breakfast, and then we're going to allow Mochas to enjoy the city, Mochas in the city. And then this evening, we are going to wrap up with our party like it's 1997, where we transform this space back to September 16th, 1997. We're so glad that you're here to join us. Come and join us here in the sisterhood, Mocha Moms Incorporated.
Hi, I'm Shelley English Figueroa, and I'm one of the co-founders of Mocha Moms. I am President Emerita, and I'm very active on the National Board of Mocha Moms. I wanted to talk about the beginnings of Mocha Moms and how we started. We started in 1997 as a support group for stay-at-home African-American moms. Now, back in 1997, there was a movement afoot of professional women coming home and making home a priority. So that was the age in which a lot of other organizations were founded, such as MOPS, that's Mothers of Preschoolers, and Moms Clubs. But we looked around back in the mid-90s, early 90s, and really black women were not represented in any of those organizations. But we did exist. Black at-home moms did exist. Now I will tell you, at-home mom was just a mindset. It wasn't necessarily an actuality, because the truth is, of the four founders of Mocha Moms, 3 of us actually were employed at the time we started Mocha Moms. But the difference is we were not employed in our regular traditional avocation. So I am an attorney by trade, but I took time off from being an attorney after I had my child, because I did not want to work the crazy hours that being a corporate attorney would involve. We decided that it was going to be very important for black moms, African American moms, to have other moms like themselves to network with. And it was important because we needed to be affirmed in our choices not to work full-time outside the home. And that was the distinction. The other thing is that we never discriminated. We never said, oh, there's a litmus test. You have to work only this number of hours, or you can't work at all to be a Mocha Mom. It didn't really matter. If you put your family first, no matter what your employment status, we welcomed you. In fact, we had dads who were at-home dads, Mocha dads. And so we welcomed everyone, and that's how we started. And we continued that way for a number of years. Now, if you remember, in the 90s, we started before there was Facebook. We started before Instagram. We started before Google even existed. So it was really an interesting and fun experience, because everything was word of mouth. Everything was media driven in terms of newspapers and being on television and being in magazines. And that's how we grew. We grew from 1997 having just, I think, 1 chapter in 1997. And then we started, by the end of 97, having, I guess, 2 or 3. Then by 2000, we had at least 20 chapters nationwide. And that's when we had our first national conference, was in 2002. And I think we had about 25 chapters at that time. Time went on, and we decided that it was important to actually expand and verbally commit to saying, hey, this is not just for at-home moms, this is for all moms of color. Because an at-home mom in September could easily become a full-time working outside the home mom in January because of the economy. And also because the technology improves so much that right now the lines between working outside the home and working inside the home have really blurred, especially since the pandemic. So we decided that we would drop the at-home mom moniker and just say we were a support group for mothers of color. So we're here now celebrating our 25th anniversary, and I cannot believe it's been 25 years since we started this organization, and I'm also very grateful to all the Mochas who have continued to catch the vision of this organization. We have a rich history, and my prayer is that the children who are in middle school and high school and even elementary school right now will be able to have a Mocha Moms chapter near them when they become adults and they become mothers, because we want all mothers of color to have the kind of support that's necessary to raise children in this society.
My name is Quay Noel Kelch, and I'm the National President of Mocha Moms. I have been National President of Mocha Moms for 12 years, believe it or not. I think we are kind of like the Supreme Court. There's no term limits. We're going to be on the national board for a while, and it is truly an honor to serve Mocha Moms and be a member of the board. I joined Mocha Moms in 2001, so it's been quite a long time. I founded the Essex County, New Jersey chapter of Mocha Moms, and then went on to wear many hats with Mocha Moms. I have seen this organization grow from a much smaller organization into the organization that it is today. We were originally an organization that supported stay-at-home mothers, but over the years we have grown to incorporate working mothers. We understand that we are all in the same boat, and we want to strengthen and support each other as we move forward through the various seasons of our lives. We have watched chapters grow throughout the country. We've watched our membership grow. Our hope is that that will continue as moms move through different seasons in their lives, and as moms understand that we need to support each other. We need to lift each other up. We realize each and every day that Mocha Moms is needed in this country. It's needed in our communities. Moms need to know that there are other people who look like them, who can make them feel strong and smart about the decisions that they're making. And we are really hoping that Mocha Moms continues to be a very important part of their lives. One of the things that we've done over the years is to add some different layers to Mocha Moms. We now have Mocha Mac, moms of adult children. We now have an at-home mom network through Mocha Moms. So we are trying to create networks that sustain moms, that moms can lean on, and we hope that they will be able to turn to each other as they go through the various phases of their lives.
She's fierce, she's loving, she's a boss, she's giving sisterhood, support and service. Mocha Mom. She's fierce, she's loving, she's a boss, she's giving sisterhood, support and service. Mocha Mom. Mocha Moms.
We wanted you to feel celebrated, and guess what? We listened to you. You know what y'all said? I don't want another keynote speaker. I don't want another session. I don't want to have to bounce around from room to room the entire time. I don't want a bunch of topics that I have to hear every single year, whether it be at Mocha Moms or other organizations. So we heard you. We heard you. So this 25th anniversary was specifically designed and curated just for you. So we have some gifts for our leaders, and my national board members are going to help us pass them out. I'm gonna start with the chapter name because I know when you hear the president, y'all gonna set it off. I know how y'all do. All right, so first we have Blair Brown Gonzalez of the San Fernando Valley, California chapter. We have Jocelyn Conover from the Middlesex, New Jersey chapter, Middlesex County. We have Rosa Dunn Ross from the New York Manhattan chapter. Make sure you come get your gifts, smokers. We have Tracy Gill Laurent from the New Jersey Middlesex County chapter. We have New Jersey Bergen County chapter, Patrice Harrison Barnes. We have from Atlanta, Georgia, Mel Henrick. Give it up for Atlanta, ladies. We have from Loudoun County, Virginia, Yolanda Latimer. Orlando, Florida, Dr. Angel Lightfoot. Also from Orlando, Florida, we have Yashima Marshall. North Carolina, Charlotte, Simone McDonald, McDougland. My apologies if I mispronounced that. Tampa, Ivory McGee Perry. Richmond, Virginia, Shanika Phillips. Also from Richmond, Virginia, Joy Shaw. Give it up for Joy. Bergen County, New Jersey, Gloria Shy. Loudoun County, Virginia, Kadrina Turner. Westchester County, New York, Walida Aim. I hope I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. North Dallas, Texas, Kenya Alexander. Give it up for Texas. New Jersey, Passaic County, Shawana Bailey. Y'all give it up for her. Detroit, Michigan, AJ Bayi. New Jersey, Somerset Union Chapter, Judy Callahan. Southern Prince George's County, Maryland, Sharita Clate. St. Louis, Missouri, Melissa Davenport. Jersey Shore, New Jersey, Clarice Doctor. Northern Prince George's County, Maryland, Brittany Gordon Williams. That's the flagship chapter, y'all. DC Metro chapter, Natalie Holder. Alexandria, Virginia, Alicia Parker Stevens. Silver Spring, Maryland, Latanya Patterson Smith. We're almost there, y'all. Burlington County, New Jersey. I know this is Nikki's sample. We have the DC South chapter, Jessica Silva. I know she's in the house. We have the New Jersey Essex County chapter, Tamika Simmons. Come on, Tamika. We have the Maryland Greater B Moore chapter, Arian Tatum. Maryland Howard County chapter, Tasha Vanterpool. Come on, you better pose, girl. New York Manhattan chapter, Crystal Williams. California Inland Valley chapter, Chanel Williams. Maryland Waldorf chapter, we have Melanie Winfrey. Last but not least, for our chapter presidents, we have the Georgia Cobb County chapter, Tiva Wright. Y'all give it up for all of our chapter presidents. Many of us have been voluntold, I need you to be the next president. I need you to be the next treasurer, myself included. This one did that to me. I love her for it though. So we just want you to feel special. We know again that you don't get paid for this. So you have your own Mocha wine glass, which is with the logo, and it's pink at the bottom. I just wanted everyone else to see it. Come on, Philly. My apologies, Tamika. So Tamika was outside in the hallway holding her back earlier. I said, girl, what you not gonna do is be in labor at this 25th anniversary. That's what you not gonna do. I need you to have a good time before you do that. Yeah. So listen, leadership has its privileges. Again, we can't pay you, but we do want to celebrate you. So now we are going to announce our regional directors, network directors, and state coordinators. There's actually some additional gifts in the bag for you, just because we love you so much and we want to appreciate you. All right, so let's start with Demita Coates-Ray, the Mid-Atlantic Regional Director. Come on, Demita. We love you, we love you. We have Imani Nash Bay from the West Side, Southwest Regional Director. We have, I'm hoping she's in here, Cree Davis, our Southeast Regional Director. I don't see her yet, but we'll make sure we get our gifts to her. Then we have our network directors. Let's give it up for our Marriage Support Network Director, Brooke Hawkins. Come on, Brooke. I'm going to announce this person. I don't believe she's here, but she's just as appreciated. Military Mocha Network Director, Dorleen Dooley. Y'all give it up for her. We also have our Mocha Mac Network Director, Deborah Stern. Where are you, Deborah? Come on and get your stuff, girl. All right, and last but not least, we're going to recognize our state coordinators. They work very hard with our regional directors and our network directors to make sure things are flowing well in your chapters. Y'all, this is not an easy job. It's not an easy job. So I want you guys to appreciate Nicole Harris-Williams, Georgia State Coordinator. All right, we'll make sure that she gets her gift. We have the Maryland, D.C. State Coordinator, Shanita Bradley. And let me tell y'all something. Shanita just started a couple of months ago, but leadership still has its privileges, right? Yeah, so we want to encourage you to step up for leadership. All right, yep. All right, we have New Jersey State Coordinator, Rosalind Cox LaRue. New Jersey. Stephanie Hazard, California State Coordinator, where are you? Who has been working so hard since the moment she stepped foot in Maryland. And last but not least, we have Virginia State Coordinator, Trish Dukes. Come on, Trish.
You didn't really think we were going to give gifts to leaders and not honor the person who is our 25th celebration anniversary chair, did you? Gotcha. There is no one who is more dedicated, committed, selfless, caring, loving than this woman, this phenomenal woman standing next to us. Let me tell you something. This woman, our sister, has put together this event. Mostly, she has spearheaded this event unbelievably by herself in many instances. She has done so much for this organization. She has done so much for this board. She loves each and every one of you so selflessly. She is always available to us. She keeps us on point. She keeps us on top of things. She reminds us when we're not on that Zoom and we need to be on the Zoom. When I'm texting, I don't have the link. She's like, here's the link. I'm going to put it here. She's always there for us. And I just wanted to say we cannot thank you enough. We love you dearly. You are our sister. And this is a little gift for you. We have to thank her for all of her hard work. You can't give out gifts and not. It don't work like that. Yeah, if there's anything that this weekend has reminded us, we need each other. We need each other. We need to stick together. We need to lift each other up. We need to take care of each other. We need to adjust each other's crowns. We are queens. We are queens, and we need each other. Our organization is needed, and we know this each and every day, each and every year. We are reminded of how important this organization is. We need to spread the word to other mothers who look like us that we are here for them, to support them, to lift them up. On top of that, we need to take care of ourselves. I've been saying this all weekend, and I'm going to keep saying it, because we give of ourselves to our families, to our children. We work hard. But like, where are we in that chain? Take care of yourself. Every part of you. Your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, every part of you. Make a checklist and check in daily and make sure you're taking care of every aspect of you. I'm going to keep reminding you of this, and I hope you remind yourself and your sisters around you how important that is. We really need to take care of ourselves. So with that, I'm going to have Shelly give some remarks. Then we're going to move to Jolene.
Okay, I'm going to try not to cry because I'm really emotional about this. This is remarkable, 25 years. And truth be told, we kind of knew it could do this. We kind of knew this because we knew it was needed desperately. You know, and it's 1997, you got to remember, this was like the dinosaur ages. We didn't have internet, Facebook, Instagram, Google, all that stuff. We did this word of mouth, Gazette, penny saver, flyers at the library, fax machines that didn't work well. You know, and here we are, we're still standing, and I owe every single person in this room a debt of gratitude, an incredible debt of gratitude, because it didn't really matter if we had the idea, if we had no one to carry it forth. And you all have carried it forth mightily, mightily. And because you did that, each one of you have helped to build this organization. And in building this organization, you have helped mothers. You have helped other mothers have a mothering experience that wasn't so lonely, that wasn't so isolating, that wasn't so hard, that was more joyful, more fulfilling, more fun, more exciting. That's what you all did. That's what you all did. And yes, Jolene and I and Joby and Carla, yeah, we thought about it. We sat around Joby's house well, not Joby's house, Jolene's house mostly. It was all of us house. We kind of just circulated, but Jolene had the most kids at the time, so we certainly. She still has the most kids. You know, I only had one. Now I got 3. But we thank you. I thank you. We did this thing. Sisterhood, support, and service. That's what we do. That's what we have always done. And I thank you for catching the vision and carrying it forth. And I want it to happen for another several generations of mothers. Because in 1997, some of y'all were in 1st grade. Okay, maybe middle school. But in 1997, many of you all were not mommies. But we did this with you in mind. Because, as you know, once you have your little group of mommy friends, you don't have to really work for an organization because you got your little crew. But if we had stopped with our little crew, this would not have happened. So I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Please carry it forward another 25 years and another 25 years. So the next generations of mothers to come that we can't even imagine will have Mocha moms in their lives and will help them enrich their lives and the lives of their children and their families, and that's what we want. So I thank you. I thank you. That's it. Mocha-licious. Y'all are Mocha-licious.
Thank you. You know, before I forget, I want to make sure that I thank Shelley for continuing this, because the rest of us, I mean, you see Joby and Carla, they weren't even able to make it. And I'm here, but I'm just a regular member now. Do you know? I pay my dues. I show up when I can. And, you know, my chapter would be like, yo, Jolene, are you going to be able to come? I'm like, I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. But Shelley has been here from the beginning till this moment, and I really appreciate her. So first, applause for Shelley. And one thing I want you all to understand, that when we started, even that little newsletter that like we just printed it up at Staples, we'd be glad when they'd mess up because they'd give it to us for free. And they did mess up a few times. But when some people who were not us would find out about the newsletter, they were critical. They were critical. They said that it was wrong, it was divisive. Why was I doing something just for black women? And I was, what is this magazine that's just for black women? I was like, well, wait a minute. We have majority white publications already. It's called Parenting Magazine. It just doesn't tell you it's white parents, but open it up. You know, and that sort of shut them up, but they still gave me side eye, you know. So things have changed over the years. I think that, you know, today you say you have an organization for black women, you know, nobody complains, I don't think. Well, okay, they still complain, but they know they're wrong. So I appreciate that you're still here, that a lot of you, I don't know, was everybody even born in 1997? I mean, I'm 61 now, so you know, it's been a while. Yeah. And at the time, that in 1997, I was extremely pregnant with Troy, who is 25, and a wonderful young man, and then I had another one. So anyway, 5 sons, kept trying for that girl. But you know, when I was pregnant with the last one, I was sent home on bed rest, and I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I've got all these kids to take care of. I can't get off this couch. And Mocha moms kept coming over like every day. People were coming over to offer me support very directly. And it meant so much to me. And my parents hired a young girl You know, she was like 18 to live with us during that time because I truly couldn't get off the couch. And so this was a young girl who was from some difficult circumstances, which is why we could afford her, tell you the truth, because her parents had put her out because she was pregnant, only we didn't know that at the time. I didn't know she was pregnant. But in any event, she moved in with us and she took care of me and the family for a few months. And she started seeing all these Mocha moms coming through, and she was like, what's this Mocha mom thing? And where'd y'all get all these husbands? and I told you, I was like, well, Mercy, what you try to do is you try to get married first. It doesn't always work out, but if you get married first, then it can work out like this. And she was just so amazed because this was not something she had ever seen before. So in any event, I'm really proud of all of you who've kept the torch going. Really appreciate you, and keep going for the next 25, 50 years. Appreciate you.
Shelly and Jolene, this is our opportunity to show you how much we love you, how much we care. We can think of no better way to honor you, the roses of this organization, than to shower you with petals of appreciation. So I would like to ask for both of you all to come down from the podium and stand in front of me. Here.
Shower of love, shower of appreciation. So those mochas who have been designated in the room, I would like you to come forward at this time. All right, mochas, come on and pour some petals of appreciation and love on our co-founders. They are amazing women who we stand on the shoulders of. We appreciate them. We would not be part of this organization if it wasn't for their vision, for their foresight, for their dedication, for their love, for their sacrifices. Their family members that had to sit and wait for them to get home while they were planning for us all these years later. Shelly and Jolene and Carla and Joby, this is a small token of our love and our appreciation just for you. The mochas in this room, you may have just met Shelly and Jolene today, but I promise you, they had you in mind when they started this organization. We love you, Shelly and Jolene. And I think these flowers are gonna be overflowing. I'm not even sure if they're gonna fit in the vase, y'all, because we just love and appreciate you all. Your 5 children and your husbands had to sacrifice for this moment. They had to sacrifice so that all of us could be here 25 years later. Shelly and Jolene, Carla and Joby, this is just a small token of our love and our appreciation to each one of you. There's not enough words to share how much we appreciate you. I've asked in the past, did you see this in the future? Did you see this 25 years later? Some say, I actually did. Others say, had no idea it was going to be this big. It was going to be this amazing, that we would have chapters across the country and in Hawaii. Shelly and Jolene, you are our rock stars. We love you. We appreciate you. We value you. We honor you. We celebrate you. And there's nothing that you can possibly do to make it any different, because we adore and appreciate you. Shelly English Figueroa, Jolene Ivy, Joby Dupree, and Carla Schutz are 4 co-founders of Mocha Moms Incorporated. All right, So we just told you, you are our flowers, you are our petals of pink appreciation and vision. So we actually wanted to drape you with your own set of pearls with Mocha Moms Incorporated engraved along with your names. That's so important. And our co-founders are the only ones that have these pearls. They're pearls of appreciation, pearls of love. You got it? All right. We love y'all. Yes. And we also have them for the other two co-founders, Carla Schutz and Joby Dupree. We're going to mail them theirs. All right? Do you see it? Isn't that cute? All right. So a few months ago, during the summer, we put out a document that we wanted to challenge every single one of you with. And that document was Chapter of the Year, right? So we wanted to challenge you that all of the chapter leaders and the chapter members were checking off those deliverables, those financial reports, those financial activity reports, no reports to the national office of negativity. We also wanted to make sure that there was a representative here at the 25th anniversary because we are about to announce the winning chapter, okay? So I've said before that membership has its privileges. So the National Board and I, we talked a lot about how we wanted to celebrate you all. And we were like, you know what? Money always works. Money always works. And that the figure that we have now is not the one that we started with. But I need y'all to just give some love to Shelly English Figueroa. She said, bump that number up. We need to give them some more money. All right, so here's the criteria. And because we're celebrating our 25th anniversary, there were 25 criteria. All right, so that was very strategic. In good standing with the national office, that was required. Chapter representative must be present at the 25th anniversary, that was required. Chapter leaders attended the 2022 National Leadership Summit. Y'all, it was virtual. Everybody should have been there. Every single leader should have been there, right? Your chapter activity reports and your chapter financial reports. Kim, raise your hand. She be checking y'all. She does not play when it comes to the coins. You've contributed significantly to improving Mocha Moms' policies and practices. You've contributed significant support to community service and submitting community service documents and photos to the national office. You submitted your chapter bylaws. You signed your non-disclosure agreement. You all know that as a leader, you have to keep things confidential, right? You can't have a Mocha come and tell you that, you know, she's filing for divorce, and then you have a chapter meeting and everyone in the chapter knows. Like, those are sacred conversations. So we wanted to make sure that every single chapter signed their NDA. You adhere to the Mocha COVID policy for in-person events and in photos, which is why we lifted the ban this weekend so that you could actually take photos without your mask on and be able to celebrate with each other. You shared your login and your password information with the national office on time. You submitted all your Mocha branded attire and swag for approval to the national office. Yeah, we see some of y'all be doing a lot of stuff. You hosted in-person and or virtual events serving the needs of the chapter. You maintained a strong commitment to sisterhood, right? That's what we're about. You implemented the Mocha Big Sister, Little Sister program. Leaders, you remember us talking about that at our leadership summit, right? You hosted member induction ceremony. That's Shelly's baby. She started that for our organization. She wanted every single person that became a member of Mocha Moms to feel special, right? Let's give it up for that. That's so important. Hosted at least one chapter business meeting in 2022 with the second scheduled. Hosted 2 daytime sister socials per month, hosted 2 evening weekend sister socials per month, hosted moms only event or activities per month, hosted at least 1 chapter open house in 2022, had no branding violations, had no solicitation violations, had no other chapter violations, and had no leadership complaints to the national board. Last but not least, any additional information that the chapter wanted to submit that made them stand out. To say, oh, we got this, we got this. So we had chapters submit. And And it's so important because we wanted to see that you all were following the rules and regulations of Mocha Moms, but we also wanted to make sure sisterhood and support and service was at the forefront of that. That's your legacy, isn't it? Sisterhood, support, and service. Y'all know Quay coined that phrase? Sisterhood, support, and service, our tagline. So, I need you to understand that the selection process, the chapter size did not matter. We did not want large chapters that have 100 members or so being compared to smaller chapters that had 10, 15 members. Why? Because the requirements are still the same for every single chapter. So the chapters were provided a link, they submitted their packets for consideration, and then we, as a national board, sent all of the packets to our leadership. So I need to make something very clear. The national board did not make this decision alone. We reached out to our regional directors, our state coordinators, and also our network directors, because we wanted them to be part of the selection process, all right? So I just wanted to make sure you all understood that. So the chapter that wins for tonight, there's only one winner, right? That chapter will receive $1,000 to use at their chapter discretion. All members, hear me closely, all members must be surveyed to determine how the funds will be used. It's very important if your chapter wins that you get the input of your chapter members. The winning chapter will receive a featured article in Mocha Monday, a spotlight on social media, Chapter of the Year social media frames, which we actually have for you today, national website feature, and a Chapter of the Year seal. Y'all ready to hear? Y'all ready to hear? Awesome. Let's give it a drum roll. The 2022 Chapter of the Year is small but mighty. New Jersey Middlesex County Chapter! Give it up for them, y'all! Give it up for them! Come on up, Mochas! Come on up, Mochas, we want to get a picture with you. Come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up! Oh, she's shouting over there. Come on up, Mochas, come on up! They are small but mighty. But guess what? They checked all of the boxes that we required of them. Because they are small, but they're mighty. So your chapter size don't even matter, right? All right. So listen, here's what we're going to do, because there's actually not enough space for you to take the photo here. We're actually going to ask you to go over to Club Mocha before the rest of us get over there. And you all go with the founders and national president. And you all get your photos over there. The certificate is signed by co-founder Shelley English Figaro, national president Quay Maddox, and also Jolene Ivy, co-founder. Listen, a lot of amazing things happening over there in New Jersey. Am I saying it right? Is it Joycey? Joycey? Joycey. Co-presidents Tracy Gill and Joycelyn Conover. Give it up for them, y'all.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you to the National Board for this recognition. I just have to say, so Tracy and I took over this chapter at 2020, right at the start of the 2021, at the start of the pandemic. And we were all virtual. We were like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna keep everybody engaged? But Tracy really is the one who pushes us. She makes us take all the pictures. We're like, Tracy, we can't take any more pictures. She's like, no, we gotta get this picture for the board. We gotta get this picture. I'm like, okay, Tracy. So I just wanna say thank you to her. She was the one who pushed us to make sure we had everything in the packet and everything. She always keeps us going. And we have about 13 members from our chapter alone here today that came down to New Jersey. So we rode deep to the national board, and we just want to thank everybody for.
Really quickly, Rosalind Cox
Yes.
was the chartering president, our New Jersey state coordinator of this chapter.
We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary in January. Our chapter just turned 10 years old. So thank you to the both of
everyone.
You go ahead.
Say thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. So, ladies, I started this chapter 10 years ago, and I did it largely by myself. I mean, back then it was the stay-at-home moms, so I was one of few stay-at-home moms. So a lot of the support groups was myself. I was the support group because not a lot of moms could show up. So I held it down for a couple years, actually, before all of these beautiful ladies joined, and now we're here today. But it's been a long road, but it's been beautiful to watch the chapter grow, and these ladies are amazing. So they make my heart so happy because they're doing such a wonderful job. They're beautiful. So thank you, ladies. Thank you.